Very proud. So we hosed it and put some lucerne on it.
Hi. What about you? Yeah, I've never heard of that. I love hearing natural roots as well. What?
Please don't eat my microphone.
I've got it. Oh, we're filming already. Great. So, okay, welcome back, Finca family, to our channel. And we had a really great video planned, and we filmed it. It's been a chaotic day. We started filming it. We did it all over there when we were talking about the horses, and then the microphone stopped working. So we had all of that footage with absolutely nothing, and we needed this video for tomorrow. I'm recording this yesterday. And this is the last minute, so we needed to get something in. So this video is actually going to be a compilation of all the other things that we've filmed over the last 2-3 months, something like that. And we haven't used it, and there's going to be some interesting things, some sad things probably, some happy things. I don't know what's happening because we're just squeezing all together at the last minute. But it's all things that have happened on the sanctuary in the last few months. And yeah, apologies, what you were going to see didn't work. We might use that at some point in our voiceover, but it is what it is. Enjoy. Some of these things happen sometimes, and it was probably our mistake. So enjoy the video. I'm Emma, and this is Edu. We're the founders of Tenerife Horse Rescue.
We are a small non-profit, self-founded, eco-friendly animal sanctuary, born in 2018. We are run by a great big family of volunteers.
And an even bigger animal family. Don't forget to press the subscribe button to follow our Finca Life adventures every week.
Estos son Gianna y Naranjo.
Gianna y Naranjo. Vale.
¿Se para un video?
Sí, ven.
Fare conoscenza. È andato quell'altro.
E ci hai volato là sopra.
Ecco, welcome home.
Secondo me quello là che
Creo que sea más arriba en la esquina.
Sì, sta super domesticata.
Sí, súper este, sí.
con el camino.
Hey.
Ma è solo lui.
Mostrati la camera. Ah, ya ha comido esta mañana, creo que ahora está asustada.
Naranjo.
Me encanta el pelo. the crest.
Entonces están aquí para controlar qué pasó.
Sì.
¿Sí?
Naranjo spaventato. Doing any type of exercise, like
No.
out hand walking?
Nothing,
anything
no.
like that? Let's try it with boots on, of course.
Okay.
But let's try walking a bit. Were we able to get the MOVAS?
Yes.
He's had
So-
it since last night, and because it seems a little bit better this morning than what I thought was in the picture, but I might be wrong.
That's really down to her. Who'll know more.
Massage this morning, and I wasn't any more worried.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you if it's necessarily gone down, but it definitely hasn't gone up.
And it happened super quick.
Okay,
Like,
well, let's buy 2-3
Hi,
boxes
you.
to not get him back on the whole thing. And I think what's going to help him the most, put some boots on. If he's happy and doesn't seem uncomfortable, walk him, because anything that will be walking will help him. Boots on stone, on road, definitely not on stone or weird bumpy
Yeah.
terrain. And just
because the
give him,
biggest
like-
risk is losing his foot, right?
Correct.
That's why
Which
we've.
that seems, his foot seems pretty good now. I mean, we've passed
Yeah.
that risk, or it seems to be growing new foot.
We've got a nice new
hoof.
hoof.
But I'm getting worried when it's going to get closer and closer to the end.
It'll be fine. If
Yeah.
it starts to grow, the cornet band is the one that's in charge of creating new foot.
Yeah.
So if it's already got this much of new foot, the worst thing's over.
But I mean, when it gets to the bottom, is it not going to, like, when it closes to the end, to rip off? But you don't worry about that because.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be
That's the
dead
least of the
tissue.
problems, yeah.
Exactly. The new foot will be there.
Should I start, because that one's getting so much, I haven't trimmed any of his feet actually, to be fair. Well, the front we've had to do a little bit, but we haven't done any trimming because he's only just started allowing us to lift that back foot, hasn't he, like a couple of weeks
Well,
ago.
hopefully, if we can do a little bit
Walk
of
a little
walk
bit.
every day, it should go down more. He should let you lift his feet up much easier. Buy 2-3 boxes of the Emelvas and do as we were doing before, morning and afternoon, 10 pills, and we can then drop it to maybe do that for 3-4 days, and then for the next 3 days do it just once a day, and then take them off.
Okay.
Hopefully, with the walk, cold hosing, and the Emelvas on its own, that should be enough for him.
Trimming wise, you just don't do
Just a
anything.
little bit of the toe if you
if I
want.
can,
If
because
you
I was
can,
worried
if
about
he lets you.
friction or too much of
I think
anything.
he should be okay with that.
Okay.
Just for the little bit of the toe.
Just see what he'll let me
He's
do.
fine. He can start eating slowly back to normal. He doesn't feel like he's
Yeah,
impacted.
has he had any hay today?
He gets
This
a
is a
small
little
amount
bit-
of hay, not even half a bucket.
Perfect. Well, he can have the half a bucket this afternoon, half tomorrow morning, and then make it to a full
Back to
one,
normal.
so he's back to normal. To be on the safe side.
And the straw mix or just hay?
Is it the long straw? It is the long straw, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he should be fine on the mix.
Thank you.
Perfect. And Luca.
So Eric can start going back to normal.
Well, we could even try putting him in
I was thinking
with him
this, that was
because
just what I was about to
that's
leave
going to have less hay, isn't it? Because that's what we want to do. So
Exactly.
we'll try. And they've been bonding over the fence, so that's good.
And I think Lucas would be a bit more
Hi, mate.
happy. Has his little field buddy.
And the wounds, is it that they just open up a little bit when he scrapes himself?
This one, I'm not 100% sure what happened. I just came down yesterday or the day before, and it was bloody, very proud. So we hosed it and put some lucillin on it. I don't know if it's the movement because of the area that it's in, or if he's catching himself with his other foot.
No, I think that maybe just walking around or even just clipping it a little bit, it has overgrown, so it will chip away easily. But as far as infected, or I honestly thought it'd be much worse than what it is. It's quite dry today compared to yesterday.
Yes.
And Julio was just telling me the older lady that was at the top that used to take them out, brush them, and do all the shebang. She likes to pamper them. Used to put cinnamon on the wound. Cinnamon will disinfect, and it's a powder.
Cinnamon?
It dries, yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
So
I've
if
never
you
heard that
want
before.
to get the powder, I just carry on whacking that on it because it's a natural disinfectant. It'll keep it dry, and hopefully the proud fresh won't carry on growing out.
Hi. What about you? Yeah, I've never heard of that. I love hearing natural roots as well. Ah, cinnamon. There you go.
Perfect.
Cinnamon.
So Chavi that, Eric back to normal.
No, don't touch my
Cinnamon back to him,
microphone.
And just let me know, Chavi, in the next few days how he does with the walking.
Mutual grooming going on here. Look.
I mean, I know there's stuff for helping to produce more
What?
blood cells, red blood cells, which is the beetroot.
Oh.
But I can't say I know natural blood thinners.
No, I don't know anything about
Our little man. But now our little man needs kids. Yeah. But it's less here than left side.
Yes, definitely. But because it was just the back lot over the weekend.
Fluff still coming out, you think?
But hopefully a little bit of exercise coming into the protein should help it. If he tolerates it now, he's much more stable. His foot has grown, so he should be okay with that.
He's going to make friends with Lucas now. Well, I'll explain then what is happening because that all happened a bit chaotically, and we're like, quick, the vet's here, and actually she'd already half done what she was going to do, so we wanted to film everything, but things happened very quick here. And so Eric has been in here since Sunday? Sunday, Eric, Saturday. He started having problems because he was struggling to pee, and then he was showing colic signs. We want to be on the safe side. So we restricted what he was eating so we can monitor him and things like this. And but we got the all clear. We were pretty sure over the last 2 days it was fine, but the vet was coming today anyway, so it's better to be safe than sorry. And we wanted to check up on how Lucas's legs were going since he's been back, and since he was castrated. And now, because we've got next door, we're gonna change the horses over quite a lot. And this was our first plan, to put these two together. Although we can get rid of this one.
Yes.
This one. Although Lucas does kick, so maybe while he's still in training, we'll leave this there.
Yeah.
They don't seem that excited. Eric's straight in, he just wants food.
I think they're just so used to each other with fence. Like, oh, okay.
Friend.
He's so beautiful.
Yeah, you know.
You're massive.
He's super big, isn't he?
Please don't eat my microphone.
Good boy, Lucas.
He's so cute.
We should definitely change your name to Tenerife. Horse and donkey rescue.
Yes, definitely.
Cats and dogs and sheep.
5 donkeys. Ferrets. We could have like 20 ferrets. Oh, he's such a sweetie. But yeah, they seem super happy. Like they've always been this way.
Yeah, well, I think that sounds good then.
Yeah.
For a few days to get to know each other over the fence.
Definitely. And I think Lucas will love having a bit more like close contact company again.
And then hopefully by the time we can then afford to make the whole space next door, get to know each other, then we can put the donkeys into here and open this up into one. Eventually, this is all going to join up to the big land, and this is all going to be part of the big track system, but that's quite far in advance and we're not there yet because of money mainly. But
Yep.
slowly by slowly, somebody wrote on a comment, one of the videos, I think last week's video, and the video of me freaking out about how we're going to do it, and they said like one thing at a time. She said the good thing about work is that it's always going to be there tomorrow.
It's true. This is true.
And he's peeing now because we're worried about his bladder infection as well. Or crystals, as she said, and now he's peeing fine. Very fine. Good job, Eric. He's like, do you mind? Can I have some privacy here? Don't pee on camera.